I've lost 35 pounds now. I was trying to find something else to help me with some weight loss. With having 11 kids and taking care of parents, I needed something that I knew I could actually accomplish. I had tried doing keto and I was like, this isn't cutting it. I think it was so strict. I mean, just doing strict keto without, basically absolutely no vegetables that, you had to be very specific vegetables, no fruit, nothing, of any carb type, super restrictive. And so that was not working at all. Finding something like 7-minute workouts, I thought, okay, maybe I can do this. I think because I've tried so many things in the past of doing even like hour-long workouts 6 times a week and eating a Mediterranean diet or anything else and not losing weight and not losing like over maybe 10 pounds over like a 4-month period, I was like, I don't have time for that. So finding something that said, okay, you can do this in 7 minutes, I was like, do I try? So I thought, okay, I'm gonna listen. And when I saw, okay, I can do one and done, $29, it's worth just trying. I just didn't want to give up and continue to gain weight or sit on the sidelines of life and not do anything. I really just wanted to get healthy again. I wanted to actually be active again. I wanted to, like I said, quit sitting on the sidelines. I felt like my kids were getting older. We're doing more active things, but I can't participate. I can't go do what I used to do or what I want to do. So it was more getting back in shape, losing the weight because I was feeling really tired. I was very, almost getting depressed because I was just in pain a lot. I was very sore, I couldn't sleep. I was dealing with all the menopause symptoms and all that. And that scared me because of my parents, of taking care of my elderly parents. I watched them struggle with things from bad eating habits all their growing up years, and then through my growing up years of things my mom would cook for us, and just you just can't live like that. And now I'm seeing the effects on their lives because of it. So thinking I think I'd convinced myself that's just the way it was. And so when I realized, wait, it really doesn't have to be that way. So that mind shift that comes back that says you can be healthy no matter your age, and you can continue to live a healthy lifestyle and grow older in a healthy way. That's really, I think, was a big mental shift. But then also, I started feeling more confident. I started feeling more excited. I started feeling like I actually feel good about myself again, or I didn't want to hide in pictures that I had been hiding in so many of the past years, or as a matter of fact, for the last 2 years especially, I look back and I've deleted most of the pictures, if there was ever anything of me. And then I realized, wait, I'm deleting pictures of my kids too. So I'm missing out on life, and that's not good. That's not something I want to keep doing, because I was just so ashamed and embarrassed. So to see myself at that stage of weighing 180 pounds, I was like, wow, I couldn't stand it. I kept thinking if I could just get back to 140. And so, which really at that point I was 167 because I'd done some keto, but I'd hit a point with it. I was like, I'm not losing anymore, and I'm heading back that direction of gaining. So I needed to find something that was actually doable, actually sustainable, and that I could actually keep doing it. And because of that, I just was desperate to find something to help. I just watched some of the videos and different ones that were giving, I think you had someone on there at the time that was sharing about things that she had done, and she was older and she had gone through some of the menopause type symptoms were decreasing, and those type of things had changed for her. And I thought, okay, this is somebody else that is my age, that's dealing with some of the same issues I've had, and she succeeded, why not try? So it just was hitting those targets, those things that I knew that I was struggling with. I was really excited at first because when I started doing the 7-minute workouts, it was like a boost to my esteem, really. It was like, I can make that happen. I was just absorbing everything like a sponge, like everything you would put out, every video you had on Facebook, everything that you showed. I was like, I can take that move and I can stand at my kitchen sink while I'm washing dishes and I can do that. I can stand here and brush my teeth and I can do whatever, any of those moves. I can fit this in. So it got me over that hump of believing I could not do anything anymore. It helped me get to that point of saying, I can do this and I can make time. And I think that's where I was before, is I had convinced myself somehow that I couldn't even make time to work out anymore. And I started feeling old, and I had come to a place, I think I was just settling within myself, this is just how it's going to be. I'm 50, I was pushing 52. And I'm thinking, all right, is this all there is? Is this just what happens? You get to that age that you say, I'm never going to be slim again. I'm never really going to feel good about myself anymore. And I was like, no, that's ridiculous. There's no reason to stay at that place. The first thing I did at that time, I think you had Wake Up Lean going, which is a lot like MetaBoost now. And so I started with that, and I lost like 7 pounds that first week, and I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't lost 7 pounds in a week ever. Okay, number one, I like this food, and there were different foods that I had never tried before, especially the combinations, and I was like, this is really good. So first I liked the food, and then I didn't feel like I was hungry, and I was really excited that I was like, okay, I can do this. This is actually doable. I can fit this into my lifestyle. Just trying to keep up with everybody, I felt like I finally had an opportunity to keep up with me. I think what kept it going was the fact that I could continue feeling better. I started becoming more active. I started actually doing things with my family. There was a real turning point, I think, back in May. So I started in February, so May hit, and we went hiking with some friends, and I had so much energy. I was like, wow, I didn't even think that was possible anymore. So I had hit that point where I was leading the pack. I was the one climbing up the mountain. I was the one that was like, we're just finished a 6-mile hike and I'm ready to go run. And I actually, with my husband being a runner in the past, I was like, let's run to the car. He's like, are you kidding me? Where is all this energy coming from? So to have that shift, that's just been, for me anyway, like someone just said, here's the keys to your life back. There has been times where it's been difficult to keep up and maintain. Like I wanted to stick to, like, okay, I really want to get this weight off, so I want to hit that 30-pound mark. And my daughter Olivia is a great motivator and cheerleader. She's like, Mom, I'll do it with you. So she actually did MetaBoost again with me, and so she was really good about continuing to push me and go, nope, don't eat that, or I know you're one, you know, I've got a son that makes chocolate chip cookies like nobody's business, and he'll do it like once or twice a week, and I'm like, oh, William, you're killing me. So she's like, Mom, don't do it. So we worked out something where we'll go work out in my bedroom, or we'll go do something else when he's baking cookies and everybody else is enjoying their little treat. And yeah, so having family that has been extremely supportive is huge. Sticking with it is because, again, it fits into my lifestyle and it's extremely effective. Beyond that is the online type group that you have is highly motivating, and I've never seen anyone actually create a group like that was stayed that positive and that motivating and that encouraging to help build people up. And it's just, that's a huge win. I mean, that's on top of the program itself being something that you can live with. It's not a fast diet or a fast fad that's going to end. It's not, let's sign up for this, and when I get to my goal weight, I'm gonna go back and eat the way I did before. This is something you can actually adapt into your lifestyle and become an actual lifestyle. When I heard the 7 minutes was all you had to do, I was like, well, maybe it'll get me back on track, but I don't think I ever felt like I had to go back to that mentality, that old mentality. I think that was another thing that was being, I guess, presented in that I actually found to be true, is you don't have to do all that to actually succeed, to lose the weight. So to have that mental shift as well, to be happy with myself, to be content and say, I feel good about myself now. So that was another mental shift. And then to feel good, to actually sleep through the night and not have the menopause symptoms like the heart palpitations or the racing, heart at night when you go to bed, or waking up drenched in sweat and all these things that occur, and just the less irritability. So family time was more peaceful, having just enjoyable relationships with people and less irritability and just being more positive. So yeah, there's been a lot.
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications for our latest videos. We have tons of content, from workouts to recipes, updated daily.